Hello! Welcome to another episode of Winie Student World. My name is Winie. I am a blogger and a content creator at Winie Student World and Winie Student Recipe. Welcome. I am so excited that you have joined me today. So today we're going to talk about 10 ways to fill up your entry-level resume, or 10 ways to fill up your resume while you're still in school or a student or before your first job, whatever, that very first resume that has nothing, like no skill or no experience or right out of school. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how to make it thick. But if I had known the life. So we've all experienced it, right? Well, if you haven't, I hope you don't, but chances are you probably will. But that rejection that comes and they tell you that we're sorry, you didn't get the job because you don't have experience. And you're like, I just got out of school. Where do you want me to get experience from, right? Well, it turns out that the job market does not play fair. They don't care that you've been in school for the last 4, 5, 6 years, whatever. They want you to come out and compete for a job. And sometimes experience is what differentiates you from the other candidates. So I'm going to tell you how to make sure that your resume is not empty while you're in school. Bring out your pen and paper and take notes. You ready? Let's go. First one, volunteer. Now, volunteering opportunities or being a volunteer is a gold mine for experiences and skills. Like, you can volunteer in your school, you can volunteer in companies, organizations that will help you like get skills that you need for your career. You can also volunteer like in places that are not related to what you're doing. The thing about volunteering is that you never go wrong. You're offering free services or you're giving somebody free services in exchange for skills and experiences. Now, where possible, I would advise that you look for organizations or places that are tailored to what you're doing. So for example, as a nursing student, I could volunteer at the hospital or a health fair or a clinic or whatever, instead of maybe volunteering at Bank of America. You get. But if it's not possible to get like places that are targeted to what you're doing, anywhere is still fine. You still get everything you need to do. So make sure you volunteer at least once a semester. Something. It's awesome for your resume. Number 2 is that you should join and be active in an organization on campus. Now, this is not the time to be a bookworm and just marry your books and don't talk to anybody all night reading. That's not gonna work for you. Look for groups that are either related to your career or that are related to like the place you're going to, or it's a group of people that identify similarly with you. There are so many Greek organizations that do some amazing things in school and in the community. Be a part of it. Join that organization. Be active in it. Run for leadership positions and make sure that you are a vital member of that organization, and then you can put those skills and experiences you get from being in that organization on your resume. You see? Number 3, internships, paid or unpaid. Now, internships are more targeted because usually companies or institutions create them so that you could get particular skills in particular areas. That's not always the case. So if you want to work in an organization and you see that they don't have the internship or they don't have an internship opportunity, you could pitch it to them. You could ask to talk to like a manager or a supervisor and tell them, I want to learn XYZ skills and I could learn that as an intern doing XYZ at your organization. Would you like to have me? And let me give you a trick. If you offer or if you pitch an internship position and you see that there's some kind of hesitation, just tell them that you're willing to do it for free. It works like magic. That's a trick. Just tell them that you're willing to do it for free. Now, I know you want to get paid, but think about it. Right now, you need skills and experiences. Money will come later. There's something that my dad told me. He said, develop yourself. Be relevant. Be skilled. And money will chase you in the future. Got it? The next one is to learn skills. Learn skills. Now, skills are very, very important these days, to be honest with you. Like, it's not okay that you're going to school. Skills are things that you can do, and it could be related to what you studied in school, and it could also be different. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you learn things that you can put on your resume. Now, there's so many platforms that you could actually learn skills from online that you can pay for. And if you don't want to pay or you don't have money, YouTube. So many YouTube videos teach people how to use softwares and teach people how to actually acquire certain skills that are tailored to either your career or they are tailored to something related to your course of study. You never go wrong, even if it's unrelated. Really, what could separate you from one candidate could be something flimsy. So you never know. Make sure that you take it upon yourselves to learn how to do things, like develop skills. A very important skill that you can also learn, I'm just throwing this out there, is coding. Learning how to code is awesome in this day and time. Honestly, it's like you're able to communicate with like computers, and it doesn't matter what you studied at the background. So that's an example, but I don't know how to code. I'm just throwing something out there, but it doesn't matter. Make sure you learn something else in addition to what you're studying, and under the skills section of your resume, put those things there. Got it? You specialize in your course of study. Now, this is something that I don't think I was familiar with while I was in school as an undergraduate student, but I've seen it work for people. So for example, my brother is a mechanical engineer, and while he was an undergraduate student, he specialized in robotics, and when he got out of school, I mean, that made him very hot as a job applicant. And my other brother also studied pre-med and specialized in diabetes education. Like, there's no telling what you can do with it. And I also know other people that are not related to my family that specialize, and it helped their chances of getting a job after. So if you can specialize within your course of study, please do that. It will boost your chances, and you can put that on your resume. If you can't specialize, you could also take up a minor. And honestly, it is not that hard. A lot of people have taken up minors and all they required was one more class or two more classes, and that was it. And boom, they were just that much more better than somebody else that studied the exact same thing they studied. So you see, you never go wrong. Pick something and specialize in, and get certified. Now, this is different from like specializing in something else in addition to your area of study. Certifications actually require you to take like board exams or things that, or courses that are outside your coursework. For example, as a nurse, I could get certified as a nurse educator, or as a public health nurse, or as a pediatric nurse, or as an emergency room nurse. Like, the options are open. Now, it's important to note that the entry requirement for certifications might differ, and you might not always qualify for them as a student, but there are some that you qualify for as a student and will just require an extra bit of studying. So if you can get certified in your area, whatever extra certification you can add to your name is very, very important. Do that and put it on your resume. To start an online platform. An online platform that is targeted to doing something positive for a group of people, or targeted to reach an audience and provide something for them. Something that is not just your personal page that is popping. If you can do that, that is also amazing to go on your resume. Let me tell you a secret. Well, not a secret, let me tell you something. So when I was applying for this position that I got right now after my PhD, I put some of my blog posts and articles that I had written for like magazines and online platforms on my CV. And guess what? There were people that interviewed me. They were quite impressed with what I had done outside my schoolwork, and it showed that I could communicate with a different audience outside, nurses and healthcare professionals and scientists, and that was a plus for me when I was applying for jobs. And it could also be for you. So if it's your thing, if you don't mind putting yourself out there and being an online influence positively, please create an online platform. Now, I must warn you, online platforms can work against you if you don't use it for positive things. So if you create a platform and you share negative things, it can also hurt you. So you really have to be wise with what you do online. Okay, grade point average, that's your GPA. Now let me tell you, that's like your evidence of going to school. Really, what can I say? You have to work hard to make sure that that GPA is up. Now I know that there are times you can't help your low grades and there are things outside your control that might impact that. Absolutely, I understand that completely. But if you can, or where you can, you want to work hard and get a high GPA, and you can put your GPA on your resume, that's good. Now if you know your GPA is not good or it's not flattering, or you have a lot of explanations to do when you put it there, please don't put it, except they now ask you about it. But if not, if your GPA is not amazing, don't put it on your resume. It can work against you. The next one is paid job. Having a paid job. Now it's a no-brainer when you talk about skills and experiences, right? But the only thing I want to add to that is that it doesn't have to be something that is specialized and skilled. You understand? It doesn't have to be something that is targeted to what you're doing. You could get any kind of paid job and it will still fit well on your resume. There are general skills like leadership, customer service, teamwork, team building, representation. Those things you can get anywhere you work. And of course, when you do well at a workplace, recommendations from people that you have worked with always work in your favor. So if you can't get any job that you like, get any job that is available that is legal and then put it on your resume. It is very important. Okay, don't shy away from even jobs you consider menial or jobs that might not look flattering. It's okay to do them because you're building yourself and you can get any of the general skills and experiences, and that could go on your resume as something that helps you get the job that you want in the future. And the last but not the least is to create a product. Now if you're in a course where you can actually create a final project or some kind of capstone or honors project at the end of your studies, that is awesome. But if you can't, you can also create a product for yourself. It could be something as simple as an online tutorial for something, or it could be an app, a software, or it could be a physical tangible product. Creating a product is very, very hot. Like, people have gone on to be big millionaires from something that they worked on while in school. So if you're in any kind of coursework or study that you learn skills on how to create something, particularly people in maybe IT or engineering, people that actually do the hands-on work while in school, take advantage of it and create something with it, and I promise you, you will not regret it, and you can put it on your resume. And just in conclusion, think about it. You're in school getting all this information-packed classes. Why wait till the end of education to make use of it? While you're in school, there are so many things that you could do and apply the knowledge you have learned to work for yourself. Now, if you can't get a job or you can't get internships, you can create opportunities for yourself, and that way your resume is not bare by the time you're done. I hope you liked these tips that I shared with you. Please share your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you think. If there's anything that I missed that you have done and it worked for you, please also share in the comment section. We are a community. This is our channel, okay? I am Winie, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. It helps me know what videos you like and what to post more often. And I will see you very soon. Have a wonderful week ahead.